Now to a story you'll see only on 12. Shocking allegations within the National Guard. An enlisted member claims her superior sexually assaulted her.
Now the accused is facing a criminal charge, making this the second case in Rhode Island National Guard history to go to a grand jury. 12 News reporter Amanda Pitts joins us now with this soldier's story.
That alleged sexual assault happened in 2015, but that victim didn't come forward until 2020. Now she's going public with her story, hoping it will give others the strength to come forward.
I just knew that I always wanted to be part of something bigger than myself.
In 2012, this service member, a first-generation American and a single mom, enlisted in the Rhode Island Army National Guard.
And within the first 2 years is when everything was kind of downhill.
12 News is not identifying the woman, and we've altered her voice because she is an alleged sexual assault survivor. She says she was working at the Joint Force headquarters in Cranston at the time when she claims her superior, Joseph Felix, used his position to take advantage of her.
When did you first start to see the red flags in him?
Right away. Right when it started, where it was like, if it wasn't for me, you wouldn't have a job here, you were already forgotten. And if I was wearing like workout uniform, he's like, oh my gosh, you look so hot in those uniforms. Or if I'm working, he would tell me what he would want to do to me, like on the conference room table.
Then she says he took it a step further. In 2015, he allegedly used a military database to get her address and showed up at her apartment unannounced. Then, a few months later, she says, he invited her out to discuss her military orders and pay.
And it was to go get coffee, and he ended up driving into like this abandoned parking lot behind a CVS in Cranston, and that's where the assault happened.
She says she confided in the National Guard's sexual assault representative, even showing them text messages, but they told her nothing could be done unless she came forward.
And at the time, I'm like, I'm so new into my career, I can't.
It wasn't until 2020 when she felt compelled to speak out. While working as a recruiter, she'd get questions about sexual harassment and assault in the armed services.
I would just lie and be like, no, like, that's active duty. It never happens in Rhode Island. It never happens here.
According to the Rhode Island National Guard, since 2015, 13 allegations of sexual assault have been reported, the earliest incident dating back to 2007. In this case, she reported her alleged assault to the state police and the National Guard, and then went before a board of military officers.
Questioning, was this consensual? Well, what did you do? How did you make him feel? And the whole time, I wasn't even allowed to bring up the sexual assault.
According to a spokesperson for the Rhode Island National Guard, only law enforcement can investigate sexual assault claims. The Guard can only investigate allegations of sexual harassment. The spokesperson said an investigation started in June of 2020 and concluded in November. The Guard substantiated 5 allegations. Then a grand jury indicted Felix on 1 count of first-degree sexual assault. The National Guard said this is the first report against Felix in his nearly 20-year career.
We can't continue acting like this is not a problem. Like, it's happening, and it's happening in our state.
Felix has pleaded not guilty and was released on $50,000 personal recognizance. He was terminated and forfeited all military pay. As for his status, it wasn't until a year later when he was discharged at the same rank, Sergeant First Class, meaning he will be eligible for a pension in 17 years.
So he's out where it's, yeah, 99% of your service was great. You did one hiccup, and he'll still get all his benefits, his family will get all the benefits, and then I'm left to decide, does my military career end here?
The National Guard says Felix received a general discharge and not dishonorable because, quote, the evidence in this case did not meet the threshold for the more punitive discharge. But the woman who shared her story doesn't think it's enough. She's now serving in another state, feeling the organization she devoted her life to let her down.
If you could say anything to the National Guard about how they handled this, what would you say?
I would just say, take the investigation and take my name out of it and put your wife's name, put your daughter's name instead of my name. And would you still come to the same determination?
Felix's attorney responded in a statement saying while the relationship was inappropriate, it was consensual, adding that his client has cooperated fully with the investigation, including voluntarily appearing before the grand jury. Coming up at 6, I sit down with Senator Jack Reed, chairman of the Senate Armed Services Committee, on the ongoing issue of sexual assault in the military. I'm Amanda Pitts, 12 News.